Welcome to Learn Agile, the place to learn everything about Agile.
Hi Sarah, hi Mike. Today, I would like to know from both of you the top 5 focus areas to be addressed during large-scale Agile transformation.
The first one that comes to my mind is leadership buy-in and support. Agile transformations require a significant shift in mindset and culture, and it's essential that the leadership team is fully committed to the change and provides the necessary support to make it happen. Without strong leadership support, it can be difficult to get buy-in from the rest of the organization, and more importantly, to sustain the change over time.
To address the challenge of leadership buy-in and support, it's important to involve the leadership team from the very beginning. This can be done by educating them about the why behind Agile, the benefits, and involving them in the planning and implementation process. It's also important to ensure that the leadership team is aware of the potential roadblocks and challenges that may arise during the transformation, and to have a plan in place to address them.
The second aspect that comes to my mind is common view around clear objectives and goals. It's important to have a consistent and common view around understanding of the objectives and goals of the Agile transformation. And we must ensure that everyone in the organization is aligned around those goals. This will help to ensure that the team is focused on the right things, and everyone is working towards the same outcome.
Let me share some of the ways to address it. This can be done by clearly communicating the goals of the Agile transformation, and involving the entire team in the planning and implementation process. It's also important to regularly review and update the goals and objectives as needed, to ensure that the team is always focused on the most important and valuable items.
The third aspect is organizational structure and roles. Agile transformations require a different approach to organizational structure and roles than traditional hierarchical models. It's important to consider how the organization will be structured and how roles and responsibilities will be defined to ensure that the team can work effectively and efficiently.
To address the challenge of organizational structure and roles, it's important to create or align the teams in such a way that lets the value flow with minimum handoffs. There are techniques like value stream mapping that can or should be applied to envisage such team of teams, particularly in enterprise setups. Truly cross-functional teams works as the basis for such transformations. And finally, it's also important to provide training and support to help the team adjust to the new roles and responsibilities.
The next aspect to look for, in my view, is about communication and collaboration. It's essential that the team is able to communicate and collaborate effectively.
Agile ways of working, pre-COVID times, suggested teams to collocate, and that has created wonders. In the current context, when teams can be fully distributed, usage of right and consistent tools becomes critical to success. To address the challenge of communication and collaboration, it's important to create a culture of open and transparent communication. This can be done by implementing new tools and playbooks to facilitate communication and collaboration. It's also important to provide training and support to help the team.
Finally, Agile transformations cannot sustain without continuous improvement and adaptation. Agile transformations are not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of continuous improvement and adaptation. It's important to create a culture of continuous improvement, where the teams are constantly looking for ways to improve and adapt.
This may involve regular retrospectives, continuous feedback, and create a culture of letting the teams learn and grow. Servant leaders have to ensure that the teams do not get complacent with their achievements.
In summary, there are many aspects that we need to focus upon or take care of in order to ensure the Agile transformations help achieve the envisioned business outcomes. Today, we have discussed a few of these aspects.
Hope you liked it and had something to learn. If you would like to get regular updates of the latest content that we create, and if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button now. Thank you.